everyone. It is your host, Poseidon, and I am back again with another script reading. It's been ages. So long. Like, literally weeks. And finally we're back. And I have some of my friends here with me again. You guys can introduce yourself now. Yourselves. Not yourself. Alright.
Go down the list.
Yeah,
Okay,
you can go down the list if you want. Yeah.
I am Infinity Girl, but pretty much everyone here calls me Infin.
Okay, so yeah, Nem. Actually, I'm gonna turn up your volume a little bit. You're like down to 60.
Okay.
Jeez. No, not you. Nem.
Okay.
Okay.
Next.
Yeah, next.
Okay, I'm Sine.
No, next. That's Rainbow.
Oh!
He
Sorry.
skipped one. Okay, that's Sine.
I'm Rainbow. Rainbow Shadow 2, whatever's fine.
Yeah. She was in the Hunger Games video actually.
Oh, yes.
I remember that. That was amazing. We need to do more of those actually.
Oh my
That would
god,
be a
we
lot
need
of
to
fun.
do more!
We should do more.
Yeah, we should do more of
Yeah.
those.
We added a custom
And-
arena event where the Ardoni go
Oh,
ham.
yeah.
So yeah, thanks to my friends for being
That
here.
was hilarious.
It's amazing, yes. So yeah, it happened like, I think that was yesterday or the day before that. No, it was yesterday. Okay, so anyway, if I have any audio problems, then definitely feel free to tell me. I will do my best to fix them. Okay, so everyone watching this, I know what you're probably wondering. Where are the voice actors? Okay, so Tom is the only one who has even the slightest chance of joining this. Everyone's pretty busy. On this server where we're organizing the thing, Carl and Steven haven't joined yet. I'm guessing Tom didn't have much luck. But Alice did join, who's the voice actor for Nika. But
Yes.
she's offline right now, so I don't think she will be able to join. I DM'd Tom, giving him a heads up that we were starting this. I didn't want to like hold it off too long, even though he wasn't responding. I think he's also busy, but like there is a chance he'll pop in. If not, it's okay. This is not the last time we'll be doing this. There'll be plenty other of chance. There'll be plenty other. My grammar failed for a sec. There'll be plenty more chances. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. I want to get right into this because it was so fun the last time or the other times as well. So yeah, and yeah, basically. So because of time constraints and some other issues, we're probably not going to be doing more than 2 episodes. Potentially only 1, actually, but like we won't be doing more than 2 for sure. So I'm just going to go ahead and start reading the gray text. I sound dead right now, but usually like 1 second after we start, that changes because there's so much comedy. Camera pans through the empty remains of Ataraxia. So last time, a ton of crazy stuff happened.
Oh.
This is going to be, yes, big spoilers for a ton of things about Songs of War.
Tiger
Again.
that Gallius.
No. Yeah,
Gallius.
Gallius. Oh, Tiger Boy, no.
Okay, so yeah, big spoilers for Songs of War and all 3 seasons. Yeah, that's basically it. Anyway, camera pans through the empty remains of Ataraxia. It is hazy, and much of the trees and grass are all destroyed and dirt replaced with where grass once grew. So all of Ataraxia is gone, thanks to DS.
Oh,
The Tide Singer Senria still stands still in the courtyard looking over the wreckage. The music is very somber. Cuts to the original. Okay, Dan's music, After Infinity's music, would have been so good if it was for the... Well, it was good already, but it was awesome already, but like, imagine if it was recorded for the next 2 seasons as well. Cuts to the original Knights of Ardonia hideout just north of Ataraxia. Abigail sits down and walks into the base. They are all circled around the planning table, no one speaking. They're communicating in sign language. That's how they plan. So what now? We lost our chance at retaking the capitals. We lost Ataraxia, and we lost Gallius. They all bow their heads in respect. Okay, Infin, this is your line. Gallius' death is going to keep hurting me.
I know. Same. 2 of my Ender Knights were taken captive in Sheldon. And the
Oh no,
Sidonian
Saxon and...
forces
Sorry, Saxon and
retreated
Trevor,
to
right?
Tartarus. We're in no position for further attacks.
They continue to sit for a moment. Greg scratches the back of his head and grunts quietly. Small grunt as he scratches his head. Rhea finally breaks the silence.
What?
We do the only thing we can do. Find the remaining Prime songs before the Death Singer and use them against him. Wielding both the Aggressium and Protesium Primes would grant us a fighting chance.
Wait, they have the Protesium?
No, wait.
So Ingressus has the Saporium and Mobilium Prime.
Yeah, he does. He does.
Okay.
He got the Mobilium Prime from Solomon.
Solomon, that traitor!
Yeah.
Solomon, the traitor. Tidesinger's line.
Okay. In finding the Prime songs, I agree. However, I take concern in wielding them against Ingressus. If we attack with the Primes and fail, then he gains them all, and we lose everything.
That's
what else are
very
you supposed to do?
Fair point.
Smart boy. My boy, smart boy.
But at the same time... Okay, yeah.
It's a risk we'll have to take. Tidesinger, you are the most experienced in use of songs. If the time comes, will you wield the Prime songs and fight the Death Singer?
He doesn't want to wield them, right?
No.
He doesn't. He doesn't.
Tidesinger looks troubled.
Oh, man.
It was never my intention to hold such power, but under the circumstances, I will do what I must to stop Ingressus.
You don't.
Man.
Oh, Val's in this!
Val's in this! Yo!
Wow.
Rainbow. Oh, Grim also grunts.
Oh yeah, I can.
Yeah, Nem can do the Grim noises. It's too good!
How will we find the songs? Gallius refused to share that information with anyone, including Gallius.
Oh.
That was so good.
That
made me
engineer.
feel.
Hold on.
Really?
I'm gonna say the send line. That engineer, Frederick, wasn't he working on a redstone device to locate the Prime songs? Guys, if Tom joins, he's voicing Sen, but like for now, you'll just have to get used to my discount Sen voice. That's all I'm gonna say. It needed the Prime song to calibrate, remember? Suddenly Frederick is heard and he steps into the circle. See, I told you, there's only one E in Frederick.
Okay.
But nobody cares.
If I may intercede, there was a positive to come out of this tragedy. When the Death Singer attacked, I was able to calibrate my device off his Prime songs without him knowing.
That's a gamer.
Smart.
Hog champ.
Smart.
Hogger.
What a legend.
Way to go.
At last, some good news. Can you locate them now?
No.
Of
Frederick
course.
smiles.
In fact, I already have. I present to you what I have aptly titled the Frederick device.
That's a great name. Remind me to whenever if I invent a device in the future, name it the Poseidon Air device TM. Frederick holds up a redstone device. Some people frown at his choice of titling. Oh come on, it's the best name ever. Like shut up.
It is the best title.
Okay, let me read the line. I need a map. Someone get me a map.
Hubris lays a map out on the table.
2 of the Prime songs are residing in Crown Peak. Those must be the 2 in the.
Why are they all in Crown Peak? What the heck?
Because
Valius.
Death Singer has two.
Oh yeah, because he has them. I'm stupid.
You're such a clown.
I thought the other 2 that. Okay. I'm very unsmart sometimes. Okay.
Sine, continue.
Yes,
The third
Sine.
one is off the coast of Hydrofell, amongst the uncharted islands, right here.
Ooh.
North, as far as the north goes. Gale Point.
Frederick points to the location as he talks about them. Can't you get their locations a bit more accurate than that?
Do you know how difficult it was to get these readings? This has never been done in the history of.
It's fine, Frederick. It will be enough to get us started. Thank you for everything.
Danny walks in suddenly.
Aw.
Hey Abigail, a messenger bird just flew in. Says Saxon and Trevor were seen moving to a prison camp outside of Bangorn. Oh
no.
my!
Oh.
If they get executed...
I can see it
I wouldn't handle
happening.
that. I couldn't handle that. I wouldn't be able to.
I can see
I mean-
that happening.
Sine has read this, so she knows what happens to them. Technically.
I can't
Yeah.
say anything. I can't say anything.
Abigail looks back to the map.
As much as that's a long line.
That is a very long line. Abigail's got the
As much
monologue
as we
here.
need the Prime songs, I need the Endronites at full strength. Denny, take Hubris and Grek with you to the island. I'll fly to Bangorn and attempt to rescue Saxon and Trevor. Afterwards, I'll take the others with me, and we'll all meet up here, Northwind Pass. If the weather is clear, we will proceed north to Gale Point. If I don't make it back in 4 days, continue without me.
Oh
Wow.
no.
Is everyone in
that'll be-
agreement?
Is that foreshadowing?
That's
I
bad.
won't say anything.
Sounds
bad.
good. Okay, Ria's line.
It sounds good. Is everyone in agreement?
No. Everyone nods and
I'm good.
agrees.
Abby's gonna die. Yay.
No!
Oh, God.
Please no.
Oh boy.
I don't want her to die, actually.
Okay.
Tide boy line.
Go
Tide
find
Boy.
your Go find your Ender Knights, Abigail. We will await your return. Denny, fly high and avoid passing over major cities. We will see each other again at Northwind Pass.
Oh yeah, I changed my profile picture recently to Angry Lucan because it showed up in one of the one of the
Yeah.
audiobook things that somebody made for season 2. It's glorious.
Ooh.
Okay, cuts to Meridian
It's
Docks.
amazing.
Just as I say that, Lucan and Nika appear. Freaking psychic. I'm psychic. Okay, cuts to Meridian Docks. Lucan and
Rainbow,
Nika
do you
are
wanna
getting in a
voice
boat.
Nika?
Yeah.
I guess
Okay.
The boat is small and wavers as Nika climbs in. She jumps to the center of balance and grabs hold of Lucan not to fall over.
it's unstable. The boat is leaking.
Nice.
The boat's not leaking, it's just swaying slightly, see? Lucan starts to rock the boat to tease her. Nika gets out on all fours for balance. Oh, this is classic Lucan right here.
Lucan, cut it out. Felina belong in trees, not out at sea.
So I've heard. Luckily for us, the sea is the only place the Nether haven't claimed. Lucan
That's
pushes
a good
off,
point.
and they slowly sail away from Meridian up the coast. The Felinas are like in such a bad situation when the only place they can't go without being oppressed by the Nether is this frickin' ocean, which is their least favorite place naturally.
But Felden's halfway around Ardonia. That's days away.
That'll be plenty of time to overcome your fear of the ocean. I love these
Come on,
two.
Lucan.
Oh.
Come on, Lucan.
Nika makes a disapproving
Give
face as they
her a
drift
break.
away. Cuts a Thunderdome flying along. Hubris and Grek are behind Denny.
God, yes.
Jagrafins aren't meant to be flying through the sky like this. We belong on the ground. I feel like I'm gonna be sick. Are you quite done
Hubris.
complaining? No, really, I don't feel good, Hubris. Sog's got a bad effect on my kidneys, Sen.
No.
I was trying to reference the Hogtown bartender
no,
in the
no.
stream.
Stop. Stop.
Are we almost there? Hubris turns forward to Denny. We're passing over Hydrafell now. Should be coming up in the ocean any moment. More shots of them flying, then they fly over the ocean. I'm getting cramps, Hubris. Poor Grek. That's great to hear, Grek. My legs are sore. Uh-huh. Thunderdome arrives to the small... These two are great, too. A Thunderdome arrives to a small island in the ocean. Upon landing, Grek slides and flops off to the side and lands in the sand with a thud. The man who put a Magnerite in a headlock, and he's getting cramps. That was my impression of Grek's grunt. Denny and Hubris dismount and look around. Denny takes off his helmet to speak more clearly. Keep an eye out for the movement. Sorry, keep an eye out for movement, not the movement. Thunderdome, watch our backs. Denny begins walking up the stone walkway leading into the island. Come on, Grek, get up. Thunderdome nudges Grek with his head and attempts to push Grek upright. I can't feel my legs. Do you want me to carry you?
That's
Yes, please.
relatable.
Oh no. Grek continues lying face down in the sand but holds his hand up. I was kidding. Come on, Grek. Aw, man, hubris.
Oh,
I love these
beautiful.
two.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yes. They're the
Thunderdome
best.
lets out a small puff of fire. Grek jumps up. Ow, ow, alright, okay, but as soon as we get the prime songs, I'm calling it a day. Sorry, as soon as we get this prime song, I'm calling it a day. Inside the mountain, they trek through and come across a deep hole in the center. It appears to be a small, inactive volcano. I'll just wait here for when you're finished. The others climb to the bottom, and on a podium they find the prime song. Hubris is amazed at its beauty. I've never beheld a prime song. It's beautiful. Denny passes in front of them and breaks his concentration. Denny picks up the prime song and holds it, not seduced by its powers, since he's a human. Yo, so why didn't the Ardoni just make a human wield the prime songs? Because they don't get addicted.
Exactly.
'Cause they
You'll be
can't.
ghosted by-
I know, I was joking, obviously.
Okay.
Denny passes in front of him
Thing.
and breaks his concentration, but Denny picks up the Prime Song and holds it, not seduced by its power since he's a human. Oh, I already said that. So this is what sparked the Great War. I'll take it. Hubris.
Bruh. Hubris.
Denny
Hubris,
turns.
bad idea.
Not you too.
Do not
No,
fall.
no,
You don't want to be.
I'm not
You don't
nice,
want.
hubris.
You don't want to become the meme singer.
No, Hubris.
No.
Are those Prime Songs are kind of like the rings from Lord of the Rings, right?
Oh God.
A
Because they
little
can,
bit.
because they
Slightly.
can like.
You can ask Infant all about Lord of the Rings. It's her favorite fandom. It's her favorite.
Denny
Definitely
turns a
all
bit
time.
surprised at Hubris' request.
Yay.
All right. Denny hands Hubris the Prime Song. Then Hubris kills him. No, I'm just kidding. Again, Hubris seems captivated by it until this time he's interrupted by Greg
Dog.
from above. So, did you guys find it or what? Greg looks over the edge and becomes dizzy and falls off into the camera. Oh, man.
no.
Greg's having a bad day. Greg's
Poor
just
ba-
not having a
poor
good day.
boy. That's
Cut to
great.
the forest of Bangorn. Luna and Abigail fly over as the trees rustle slightly. Luna arcs around the field beside Bangorn and sets down. Abigail dismounts and draws her sword, alert.
I
Infant.
like this, Luna. It could be some sort of trap.
It's a trap! She walks toward the town,
Waiting
Luna
to be
towering
triggered.
behind her. As she enters, Luna is forced to stop on the outskirts as the buildings are packed too tightly together. Abigail continues to the middle and spots Saxon and Trevor's helmet sitting in the center of the town. She draws her sword and turns around.
No.
Another N is standing in the street behind her. Wait, who joined? Did someone join?
No.
What was the sound from?
I don't know.
Hear a sound.
Okay, well, I thought for a
I'm
second
nervous
Tom
now.
had joined, and then I was about to be like, yo,
To mute my mic.
I would just flip.
you have to mute?
No, Sinead just muted her mic. As
Oh.
well. I had to mute for a little while.
Oh, that explains it. Okay. I'm just gonna carry on. She'll probably unmute in a few minutes.
Oh.
Netherin is standing in the street behind her. Luna roars, but is unable to get closer to help. The Netherin has his sword drawn, but makes no move.
The Ender Knights.
Your audio cut out. It only said the Ender Knights.
Where are the Ender Knights?
Netherin does not respond, so Abigail rushes forward and attacks. Together, they fight their way through the city towards the outskirts. The fighting is fast-paced, and Abigail switches between her bow and sword occasionally. Who is the Netherin? As they near the
I
outskirts
don't
of town, Luna soars down, preparing to attack. The Netherin kicks Abigail away, draws a bow, and fires an enchanted arrow at Luna, which hits her and throws her back into the pine forest, knocking trees down. Oh, dang, no. Luna!
Oh.
I had the
didn't
same line as... I
happen.
wasn't even stealing your line. That was my same reaction.
Luna.
Abigail
Ew.
looks... That sounds more like a angry or firm. Luna, how dare you get bested by this
Let me
Netherin?
try again. Luna.
There, that's better. Abigail looks back towards Netherin, who is waiting for Abigail to continue. They spar a bit more through the woods. And it's apparent that Netherin is very powerful. He slices through an entire pine tree while fighting. Saddest death, pine tree. Finally cuts her sword in half. She draws her bow to fire, but sees the Netherin with his sword pointing down, both hands on this hilt, no longer attacking. It's Volcanus! It's Volcanus! Yes!
Wait, I'm fighting myself.
I'm pretty sure they allied. Okay. Volcanus, the line, now.
Very impressive. Please let us sit. What is he doing?
Volcanus gestures to
I
two
love
seats,
this
which
dude.
are beside a fireplace in the woods.
I like this.
A baby gas floats nearby happily. It's clear that Volcanus is intended to fight.
Oh, yay!
Kinky.
Yay!
Yay! Alright. It's clear that Volcanus intended the fight to end in this very location. Luna comes racing back out of the forest and leaps in front of Volcanus and roars in his face. Volcanus doesn't flinch.
Ha.
Good.
Who are you? This is so weird. My name is Volcanus. Beyond that, I must refrain from elaborating. Why were you flying? Why were
Flying.
you trying to kill us?
I love how
Why
the
were you
voice-
trying to kill us?
I love how the voice recordings were released earlier today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I can't watch those until I'm done reading the whole script, so that's unfortunate.
So we gotta read.
Um,
Why were you trying to kill us? Yeah, why were you trying to kill us? It was merely a challenge. I needed to be assured of your abilities before proceeding.
Luna snips in Volcanus' face.
Yeah.
He's like completely undeterred.
Right? Right?
Aw,
Please,
man, the
let us
Ender
sit.
Dragon hates me. Minor inconvenience.
I love this guy. He's so proper.
I know.
Yes, he is.
Let it sit. I
Volcanus
have
be
a fresh-
fancy.
Yes.
I have a fresh food cooking and enough time to answer your questions. Why does he want to? I'm so
Well,
ulterior motive. He really does.
Volcanus sits down on one log.
Like-
Abigail refuses to sit yet, and Luna stands behind her, scowling at Volcanus the entire time.
Like they were just fighting. Like, why is he all of a sudden not anymore?
It said it was merely a challenge. That's what he said.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that Volcanus wants to, like, have Abigail ally him and team against Pythis.
Ooh. Wait, what?
I mean,
Oh,
I
no.
kind of know some of this from the casting call page, so...
I don't know his allegiances. Okay, anyway. Where are my Ender Knights, Volcanus? They're being held in another prison out of my reach.
Infant's
Oh,
talking to
no.
herself. The young gas flies
They're in
over to
another prison.
another prison out of his reach. The young gas flies over to Abigail and looks at her curiously.
That's so cute.
Hey.
Why did you bring me here? 'Cause I need your help, Queen Abigail, as you need mine.
The gas flies up against Abigail, who pets it curiously.
Oh, her name is Kiki.
I draw fan
Her
art of
parents
you.
were killed by hunters. No!
Aww.
You gotta be kidding
Can I
me.
draw fan art of Abigail petting Kiki?
Yes, do it.
Please.
Sure.
Please.
100%.
That's
Okay.
That's gonna be so wholesome.
Her name is Kiki. Her parents were killed by hunters.
Kiki flies up towards Luna, who leans away, avoiding contact. Abigail finally sits down on the other log. Aw, man, if Sam was still here, he'd be...
Oh.
Imagine the three of them.
He's got
And why should
competition.
I ever help you? And why should I ever help you? Because I can help save the end. How much do you know about the conflict between our two dimensions?
Oh.
I've been learning.
Oh, there's another big paragraph.
I just love Volcanus. I don't know. For centuries,
He's
we have
great.
kept records. For centuries,
Jesus,
we
a
have
long
kept
line.
records of the end in the libraries of the Nether. Our worlds have always opposed each other like day and night. Yet despite centuries of fighting and war, there has always been a balance. As one grew stronger, so did the other. But now the Nether has destroyed the balance by allying with the Voltaris clan. As they cross into this world, their power grows. The balance has shifted and the Ender Realm is dying.
As Volcanus talks, Kiki continues to try to
I
get
haven't
Luna to
seen any,
acknowledge
like,
her,
actual Ender Knights.
and Luna attempts to ignore her. Volcanus pulls out a piece of coal and an ender ingot. Did I just say ender ingot? Okay,
I'm
iron
not
ingot, and balances them in either hand as he speaks of balance. As he finishes his explanation, he tosses the coal over his shoulder. Kiki catches it and eats it, letting out a puff of smoke as she burps.
Aww.
Who voiced the Who was gonna voice the burp? Who did that?
I don't know.
Okay.
And what do you need me for? I need access to an Ender chest. Oh, an Ender chest. Which only you can open. I imagine we could find them in the stronghold of the end, and hence we'll need guidance into your realm.
My realm comes after that.
I'm just really confused as to how she became the queen in the first place.
I think the end chose her as the queen, if that makes any sense.
Just,
Yeah, I'm a bit
You don't
confused
choose
about it
the end.
too.
The end chooses you.
Yes.
so you want me to take
Yes.
the stronghold, give you access to one of our relics, and in return?
Nothing. Just kidding.
Volcanus line.
Two things. First, I can give you access to the aforementioned records and scrolls of the Nether,
Aforementioned.
and answers to many of your questions about the end.
There will you find it. Luna and Abigail look at each other, knowing this could be valuable.
And the second thing? At the end of the First Great War, Pythus murdered King Kronos and Control. If you help me, I will do everything in my power to kill Pythus and return our forces to the Nether, leaving the overworld in peace. This Queen Abigail, I swear.
Why?
Pythus is a traitor.
Kronos.
There's a fly in my room right now.
Nice.
No, get back there.
Oh god.
Abigail turns to Luna and to seek her advice. He finds Luna pawing at Kiki playfully. Oh, they got along after all. Luna turns and sees Abigail watching and tries to act like she wasn't playing with Kiki.
Oh.
I have no way of trusting you other than you defeated me earlier and didn't kill me. Hardly grounds for a lasting trust. It sounds way too formal for Abigail. Only a fool would trust me, and I'm glad to know you are no such fool. Take this gift, Queen Abigail. Oh, so he doesn't want her to trust him. That's admirable.
Volcanus hands Abigail a nether star.
Should you decide to see me again, destroy this nether star, for I will be alerted to its destruction, but be careful, for the rest of the nether will be alerted as well. Ooh, boy. We will have to move quickly. Oh, and do keep your distance when you destroy it.
Don't try the home, kids.
Imagine when whenever the Nether needs a new, like, with the Nether star, they just, like, go up to a Wither and they're just like, oh, hey, we need another star. So, unfortunately, you're gonna have to die.
Kill you.
Aw.
It's all worth it. It's all worth it.
Just to get the nether star.
Just think of how many Withers had to die.
Oh my god.
Wither genocide. Abigail looks confused but takes the nether star and slowly turns and mounts up on Luna. Top 10 most unknown atrocities in the world. Number 1, the Wither genocide.
Oh my god.
Why?
And please, do not speak of this meeting. It took no small amount of effort to arrange it in secrecy. And I would hope to keep it that way for both our sakes. You have given me much to consider, and the need for a new sword. That's very true.
Abigail holds up the stump of her sword. That sounds a lot like Abigail.
Yep.
Abigail holds up the stump of her sword, which is cut in half.
May be able to help with that as well. Until then, farewell, first queen of the end.
Volcanus bows and Kiki smiles. Luna flies away and Abigail doesn't look back. Cuts to close shot of Nika on the boat, looking forward, leaning on her hands.
Are we there yet?
We'll get there when we get there. Camera pulls back. That's an Incredibles reference. Camera pulls back and reveals that Meridian docks right behind. Them. Well, we're a bit closer than we were 5 minutes ago. Thank you, Lucan. Nika groans and buries her head in her hands.
Oh.
Fades between shots of them heading up on the coastline. Nika is in various bored states. At one point, she can be seen perking up at the sound of a fish, which she leans over the edge and paws at the water's surface. Montage ends, the ocean is calm and peaceful, and the setting sun has lit the sky with bright shades of pink and orange. Nika's face is still smothered in her hands, bored.
I've been thinking.
Uh-oh, not you too.
Oh no.
No, what's he talking about?
Earlier, he said, I've been thinking, and then she was like, uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh, no!
Oh.
No. No, the thinking plague, it's spreading.
Oh god.
I think
Thinking
I'm
so
also
forbidden.
thinking. Ban thinking. Nika lifts her head out of her hands.
Oh. Sure, the Knights of Ardonia failed to retake Felden, but it wasn't their fight. It wasn't their home. They don't know the place or the people who live there.
It said Unyielding Legion in the trailer. Was that like a deception?
Yeah, they changed it. They changed stuff, you
Again.
clown.
Oh?
Are you suggesting a rebellion from within Flora?
We could sneak back through the necromancer tunnels. Rather than attacking them with an army of strangers, we'll rally an army of those who live and fight for Felden.
TSP, anyone? Wait, Nika's name is misspelled here. There's like one
Oh my
eye.
gosh, it is.
Lucan thinks about it for a moment. I've taken a lot from Felden. Never given back. Sorry. Alright, hold on. I've taken a lot from Felden. Never given much back. And hey, if it works, it might inspire other kingdoms to do the same.
Nice.
Nika smiles and slides to the back of the boat where Lucan is rowing and leans on his shoulder. Lucan is a bit surprised, but continues rowing. Ha ha ha.
Oh.
Surprised, but
Wait,
continues rowing.
Nika's line.
Though that
Oh,
reminds
wait,
me of that
wait, wait,
scene
wait.
from, what was it? Village Raid, where Alex and Steve were at the village, and Alex leaned on Steve's shoulder and fell asleep. It's off in the sunset, still side by side to be continued. I think we can manage episode 5.
Yeah, we can do episode
Yeah.
5.
The snow
also,
blows.
emotional warning.
Oh no, is it?
No!
Jeez. Oh no.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, the snow blows gently over the mountains of
I
Northwind.
I don't wanna.
Denny, Hubris, and Thunderdome are already waiting in Northwind Pass. A small campfire sizzles in the cold air. Luna flies down carrying Abigail, Tidesinger, Sen, and Rhea on their back. They all dismount. Abigail goes over to Denny, who sits by the fire staying warm. Thunderdome is beside him, keeping him comfort. Any luck finding Saxon and Trevor?
Oh no.
It was a bad lead.
She sits down beside
Yeah.
him. He tries to reassure her. Oh, sorry. Jeez. It's a cough. Was that a sneeze? That was a sneeze, not a cough.
Denny's line.
Every single time I hear a noise from this voice chat, I check to see if Tom joined.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Then I just muted again.
We'll keep looking.
Okay.
Scorch wanted them alive. We just need to find them. Rhea,
That's
Sen,
it.
and the Tidesinger to go to the side where Hubris is walking back to the
Hybris.
camp,
And then there's
carrying a
Greek.
small pile of
Hybris and Greek.
firewood. Hybris in Greek.
Do you have it then?
Hubris pulls out the Sporticium Prime song. He hesitates when handing it over and seems almost possessive of
Nice.
it. Hubris, stop!
Oh, God.
Don't! If something happens to him... Okay, I'm gonna keep reading. Hubris continues on, frustrated by his
I'm
inability to
scared.
avoid the corruption of the Prime songs, and throws the firewood on the fire. So at least he
At
knows.
least yeah, he
Okay.
knows.
Yeah.
The Tidesinger notices motion over the hill down the path. He draws his staff as Rhea puts the Prime song away and turns. Over the hill, a large object slowly raises into view in the snowy mist. It's unclear what it is, but it's large and mysterious. It is Hero Brian Derp.
What? No.
That would be a perfect blooper if the season had actually gotten made.
Oh.
What on earth?
Finally,
What are you
it's
doing,
clear that
Greg?
it's a sideways tree, and it says as it finishes coming over the hill, we see Grek carrying it above his head. Man was just like having cramps and all tired, and now he's carrying trees.
How on,
Oh.
how on earth can you do that, Greg?
Hey
You're
guys!
really-
Greg throws a tree over their head. I tried to say it really casually. Greg throws a tree over their heads, which lands on the small fire, smashing and completely smothering it. Great job!
Wow.
Gold medal!
Oh.
Hubris had to jump to not be hit. Thunderdome, who was resting, is abruptly awoken. Check it out! Look at me now! Greg turns and flexes. He's a bit larger and more evolved. Oh, did he go through another life? Back
Yeah,
at
he just
Thunderdome.
died.
Yeah.
He died!
What?
Oh, that's
Wait,
what that
wait,
meant.
They
what?
didn't die.
No,
Wait,
the
who
reason
did
why
he
he
kill?
was... He didn't kill...
He died.
No.
He's in his next life.
The reason
Who'd he
why...
kill?
No, guys, listen. It says earlier in the script that they have multiple lives, and
Yeah.
if they will randomly die at some point, and then they will regenerate as like more
Yeah.
evolved.
Oh.
That's what happened in the last
died
episode.
and then
Yeah.
He was all sick and
Oh.
like hurt or injured because
Yep.
he was in the process of dying.
Yes.
There you go.
Also, the kills probably save over time, so he didn't have to kill anyone for that. Actually, he probably killed a lot of people during the war. So.
God.
Um, my brother literally just walked in the room without even knocking, so I'm gonna have to edit the video.
Okay. Keep
And
going.
the face cam was on. Back at Thunderdome, he looks curiously at the fire, which is now completely out. Denny and Abigail slowly turn towards Greg, somewhat annoyed. Greg, what happened? I am no longer Gregharn. From this day until my last, I am Gregarius, class-free Dragathon. I love that line. It's amazing.
Gregarius.
Hey.
What was his
Like,
first
when I
name?
am reborn, I
Nice
shall change
job,
my
Greg.
name.
What's his last name gonna be? Like,
He's just like, I am a new
Greconian.
man. He's like, I am a new man, so my name shall change.
His next name's gonna be like Greconian, class
No.
4
Oh my
Dragathon.
God.
He walks over to
Just
them and
watch
becomes
him-
a bit
just
more
watch
visible.
him get-
His feet carry a
just
greater weight, and
watch
he
him
stands a full block taller than the rest of them now.
Just watch
Wow.
him evolve, and now he's gonna die.
Thunderdome breathes some fire and ignites the tree. Denny and Abigail back up suddenly as it gets much hotter suddenly. There's two uses of suddenly in the same sentence, and I don't like it. Back at Greg and the others. Is it cool if I still call you Greg? Of course, kid. I can't believe it. I evolved to my next class. Must have been Meridian and Flora battles. Oh, that explains it. Greg slaps Sen on his shoulder, and Sen winces. How? Hey, look at my fins now, and my tail. Greg shows off his various improvements. The rest of the people resume talking about the matters at hand. A blizzard currently rages across the Northwind Flats. Our dragons won't be able to navigate by air in these conditions. It'll be impossible to locate Gale Point. We could wait for the storm to pass, but we'd lose valuable time. Infant, go.
To get to the Prime Song as quickly as possible. We can walk through the blizzard and remain at the city of Frostburn until the blizzard clears.
Then we march at once.
Cuts them
I'm
marching through the blizzard across the
so
flat wasteland of
nervous.
Northwind. The dragons walk slowly with their heads down, and the people walk along the sides of the dragons, sheltered from the fatal winds. Zen and Greg walk beside Thunderdome, Denny in front of them. So, how'd it go? How'd what go? Rhea, I saw you two dancing together at Meridian.
Oh my god.
Greg, you gotta be kidding me, stop.
I
We were
remember
sword
this.
training, Greg. That's completely different. She's got other things to focus on. Now isn't the right now. Did he mean to say now
What?
isn't the right time? I don't
Now
understand that
isn't right
sentence. I don't comprehend the sentence. Me no compadre.
I'm
Come
pretty
on,
sure
Dre.
it's supposed to be now isn't the right time. Let's go.
Isn't it
Now might be the
competitive?
only time. You never know what's going to happen. Oh, sorry, I forgot to read the gray text. Greg spreads his arm out in surprise, hitting the side of Thunderdome. Thunderdome lets out the growl and looks back at them as Greg continues talking to Sen, not having noticed. Now might be the only time. You never know what's going to happen. You gotta take the opportunity before it's gone. As he says this, Denny turns back to listen, then looks back forward, thinking on what Greg just said.
Those are the words
Denny!
of a dead man. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
Those are the words
Oh
of
my
a dead
God.
man.
What does Denny have to do with this? Eventually, they come across the small fishing village of Frostburn. The town is abandoned. The Nether must have come for them already. They pass through the town and down to the shoreline. The broken ridge of ice extends north of the coast towards Gale Point. I said Gall Point, maybe. And the wind continues howling as snow
Oh
beats
my
at them.
word.
We'll never get everyone... I said that in the Hebrews voice. We'll never get everyone across all that ice.
And you must use your shield to protect us from the storm. The rest of you, wait here in the village. When the blizzard clears, we will return. I'm coming too.
Tidesinger looks at Rhea and Sen smiles.
Very well. Sen, lead the way.
The Tidesinger hands Sen his staff, which are used by the Erdoni to better channel and wield the songs.
Nice.
Sen activates his shield, and together they march across the ice. An age seems to pass as they cross the ice sheets. Sen trips at one point, and Rhea catches him, and they continue on.
Come on, Sen. We're almost there.
No, Sen face planted into the ground. The end.
Shh.
They continue stumbling along. Finally, Sen collapses and his shield vanishes. The sound of the wind increases in volume as it attacks them mercilessly. Rhea attempts to pick Sen up but struggles. She realizes he's unconscious. No!
He's-
I
think,
spoke too soon!
I think-
Why did I make that joke?
What?
Wow.
Why did I joke about that? Why did I joke about that?
Go.
Be
Who
kidding
knows?
me.
Who knows?
I think he overexerted himself with the song.
You
Yeah.
think?
Oh, probably. No, duh.
Yeah.
The Tidesinger reaches down and carries Sen in his arms, using his own body to protect Sen. Oh man, that's so wholesome.
Stay close by my side.
While carrying Sen, the Tidesinger uses his body to shield against Rhea. and they continue the final small distance toward the entrance at its inside of a hill on the island. They step inside the snow slows. Try saying that 10 times fast, like Derry. And the Tide Singer activates a healing song, which casts a small light that travels over Sen peacefully. Rhea helps prop him up. Never call Saporium uselessium again, I swear.
Wait, it's a Saporium?
Yeah,
I thought it was a
Saporium.
Proticium. I thought it was a Proticium.
No,
It's on the
Proticium is
wiki.
for protection, so you don't get hurt. Saporium is for...
I thought David said.
No. On the wiki, it says Sapori heal.
I thought David said Proticium were the
Yes.
healing song.
There's some.
No,
there's like some-
Proticium are protection songs. It's
That's so
so you don't get
confusing.
hurt in the first place.
I
Healing is so that
I
you
thought
can
David
heal
said it
yourself
was-
from getting hurt.
Proticium heals, not.
Okay, let's
No.
just continue.
Okay, yeah.
It fits.
It doesn't
Tide
really
Singer,
matter. Right. The Tide Singer looks around the place and is surprised to see it looks very packed and that someone is currently living there. He turns to Glacian stands in the room, watching him
though.
silently.
Hey, it's a Glacian.
I think this guy has a voice actor, actually. He was on the casting call.
Okay. I apologize for the intrusion. We seek shelter from the storm.
The Glacian remains silent. The Tide Singer looks at Sen and Rhea, then back towards the Glacian.
My companions and I are looking for a prime song.
The Glacian continues to stare passively.
Thales and Doris must have brought one here recently.
The Glacian waits another moment and then disappears down the stairs. The Tide Singer looks around sheepish. The Glacian returns up the stairs. Yes, he did.
Glacian boy?
Yeah, you can do Glacian boy.
Yay! Okay. You already said the line.
Okay, great line.
The Glacian holds out the prime song, and after the Tide Singer realizes he doesn't intend to say any more, takes the prime song.
One of my companions is injured. May we wait out the storm with you?
The Gallius? Did I just say the Gallius? The Glacian simply nods and goes to put more fuel in the fire. My favorite species is the Gallius.
Oh my god.
Back to Sen and Rhea, Sen slowly opens his eyes to find himself in Rhea's arms, her looking over at him carringly. I don't know where this is going. Did we find it?
We did. Do you want to see it?
Sen slowly leans upright. The Tide Singer walks over and pulls the prime song back out. They all look at the prime song and a moment of reverie occurs as they admire it.
The Agressium Prime Song, the most powerful and dangerous song in all of Ardonia. This was the one prime song the Death Singer never acquired during the First Great War. I spent a good portion of that war making sure of it.
Sen and Rhea are slowly captivated by it until the Tide Singer puts the song away suddenly and they snap back to reality.
Good. Why
Sene.
did you come for the prime song with Helium, Miss Doris?
The Tide Singer looks over at the Glacian, surprised that he knows who he is already, and his full name as well. Who
Do you
wouldn't
know
know
who
him?
I-
He's like the most important one
You
of the
know
most
who I am?
important people. Glacian nods slowly.
Who are you?
Glacians have neither name nor identity. We are the oldest living species in any world, apart from the Guardians. We are the keepers of history and the writers of the walls of time. So, why have you come for the prime song?
We need them to defeat Ingressus. He has returned with the Nether, and this time they may very well conquer and destroy all of Ardonia.
Without another word, the Glacian The Glacian shuffles over to a fireplace and lights it, then backs away as he gestures to the area. Tide Singer, Rhea, and Sen move closer toward the fire, while the Glacian goes to the opposite cold end of the room and sits down. Tide Singer seems interested by what the Glacian said earlier and attempts to rekindle the conversation.
Do you know what will happen if Ingressus prevails?
You record tales of the past. One cannot hope to know the future.
But
Think
one,
that.
especially as long-lived as yourself, can imagine.
And Glacian looks more deeply at the Tide Singer.
We fear the dominion of the Nether, not Ingressus Valparis. Remember, the clan lived peacefully amongst us for an age.
The Tide Singer returns to the Glacian's gaze.
The Death Singer abandoned peace long ago.
Do you wish to kill him?
The Tide Singer looks back to the fire and to hide his expression from the Glacian.
I will do what I must.
The camera slides away outside the room. The snow continues
He
to
doesn't
torment.
want to kill him.
Oh, he
Cuts the
doesn't,
morning-
I'm pretty sure.
He
The
doesn't.
water is still and the storm has abated for the moment, albeit the quiet sound of wind. Wind. Blue sky appears to north. Denny stands on a small hill overlooking the landscape. Abigail walks up behind him.
The storm seems to be clearing for the moment, but it'll be back soon.
Denny continues admiring the landscape.
Denny.
You know, I've always wanted to see Northwind. It's so very different than the farmland I grew up on.
We've both seen a lot we never imagined we would. Not too sure about Northwind, though. It's cold. Very cold. I don't suppose you brought any of your warm soup?
Like Canadian winters.
Actually, as a matter of fact, I did, but it seems to have frozen. Denny turns the bowl upside down and shakes it, yet the soup doesn't pour out. I can confirm that this is how it is in Canada.
Exactly.
Abigail smiles and pats Denny on the shoulder, then turns to go to Luna. Nearby in the edge of Frostburn, a team assembles out of the buildings. Abigail returns towards Luna and Thunderdome.
We should fly to Gale Point and leave immediately. The storm will return shortly and make our departure all the more difficult.
Of course. Abigail turns and walks over towards Luna, cuts back up to Gale Point. The team is leaving the Glacian's hovel.
Thank you for providing us with shelter. I wish you good fortune in the years to come.
Glacian nods and they start leaving.
How are you feeling?
A bit unsteady, but I'll manage. Back to Abigail, she's up on Luna and preparing to take off when she turns south back towards the plains of Northwind, where the storm is approaching very closely now. She squints as if seeing something on the storm. No! There's a long pause of suspense. No. Through the mist, a wide row of withered skeletons appear with the Death Singer at the head.
What?
What the?
What?
No!
What? No.
2 withers fly overhead.
Oh no!
Jeez!
No.
No!
Sine, stop,
Okay. Sine, you know what
We're under
happens,
attack.
okay?
Rainbow, we know what goes down.
Yeah.
What do you
No.
see?
Oh no, I closed the
Sorry.
tab. No, come on.
It doesn't matter
Let's keep
because
going.
the script is still on my screen.
Let's keep going.
Yeah, I'm gonna use your screen for a bit.
What do you see?
Another army is approaching. They have 2 withers as well.
Denny hops off Thunderdome.
Nervous.
We'll never get away with withers attacking us.
Luna, Thunderdome, take care of them.
I thought the dragons couldn't navigate through the storm. We don't need to navigate now. We just need to escape. We'll regroup at the hideout. And we have to fight the entire ground team ourselves?
We only need to fight long enough for the wizards. The wizards.
The
There you
wizards.
go, wizard.
The wizards.
Wizards.
Wizards are wizards.
We only need to
Wizards.
fight long enough for the withers to be killed.
I, for one, am looking forward to some action. Time to get a feel for the new me. They
I
line
don't
up.
like this. Greg
Abigail
is so
and-
gonna die.
No, he's not. Please don't tell me.
No,
I don't
we
want him
don't
to die.
talk about this.
They
He
line
is
up,
so gonna
Abigail
die.
and Denny put their helmets on, and they prepare for the coming attack. The storm hits them, and they remain strong. They appear insignificant against the oncoming army. The first line of Wither Skeletons charges ahead, and Hubris fires a song which Abigail and Denny each fire a few arrows. Greg charges forward, and the remaining Wither Skeletons collide with them. Back on the ice bridge, they're making their way closer to shore now, but the storm has covered the far side. Suddenly, they hear booms and crackles. Inside the storm, they can see flashes of light. A bright purple lights up the clouds, and an Ender Dragon breathes fire, and the silhouettes of the dragons and withers fighting can be seen. It would look so epic.
I would.
Hurry.
Yeah.
They hurry away across the ice. On the other side, the 4 figures are killing Wither Skeletons. Hubris and Abigail meet up in the fight. I hate to say it, but I don't think we will last long enough to see those dragons touch back down.
Fall back to the coast. The ocean will protect our backs.
The 4 hurry to the coast. The Death Singer continues walking slowly, his eyes on the floor. A thunderclap erupts suddenly. The Death Singer stops and turns. Hubris kills another Wither Skeleton, but is interrupted by another lightning strike. He looks up as well, confused. Is it Herobrine?
Oh.
I think it
No.
might be.
Oh.
I hope it
The
is.
storm is getting worse.
That wasn't the storm. The Death Singer It's Herobrine! Yes!
Yeah!
I love
Oh, goodness,
Herobrine.
Snap, why?
Wait, the Herobrine almost killed Death Singer?
that GIF.
Oh,
The Death
yeah, sorry.
Singer turns around, and a moment later, a bolt of lightning arcs by. He leans back to dodge Herobrine lunging out of the lightning towards him. He narrowly leans back to avoid being killed as Herobrine flies past him and continues forward in his bolt of lightning, stopping with the rest of the 4 knights. The Nether army pauses for a moment as Herobrine is added to the roster. Together, the 5 Herobrine in Smash Bros. He's added to the roster.
Yes.
I had to unplug my lamp.
This is a worthy
plug in
challenge.
my
Death
computer.
Singer versus Herobrine.
This is a fight I'd like to see.
That singer's gonna die. I'm just kidding.
No, not until like episode 10, I bet.
Rainbow.
Oh, I was just joking.
Okay, so he narrowly leads back to where he can kill this. Herobrine flies past him and continues forward in his bolt of lightning with the rest of the four knights. The Nether army pauses for a moment as Herobrine is added to the roster. Together, the five run forward as the camera gets a good side view of them all charging. The Death Singer activates a song and boosts forward to meet them. Denny and Abigail both release arrows, which the Death Singer dodges in using the same mobility song Rhea uses, and he skates into combat with Herobrine. The other four knights begin fighting away at the Withered Skeletons. Above, the two Ender Dragons fight the Withers. The fighting continues to a bit, focusing primarily on the duel between Herobrine and Death Singer. Death Singer is making heavy use of his mobility prime song, which gives him many different movement abilities, such as quick boosting, Velish's short-range teleport, and Rhea's hover ability. Herobrine is wise jumping around and using lightning to maneuver himself. Finally, Death Singer lands a powerful blow with the addition of his offensive song, and Herobrine slides it back across the snow and looks down at his hand. A drop of blood drips from Herobrine's hand and lands on the white... no, Abigail stops fighting briefly and looks towards Herobrine.
Interesting. Herobrine bleeds. That's interesting.
All that for a drop of blood. The Death Singer approaches Herobrine and he quickly holds...
I knew you were going to say that line.
The Death Singer approaches Herobrine and he quickly holds his sword up, and with another strike of lightning, he's gone. Abigail looks worried, having lost her main source of help. Then resumes fighting. The Death Singer looks up into the sky briefly, then turns back to face the four knights. Instead, he sees the Tide Singer standing a few paces away, sword drawn. Oh, it's this epic moment!
It's this line!
Our paths cross once again, Achillean, and I will stand between you and the Prime songs. Last time we met, I showed you mercy. When I faced Aegis and
So it wasn't Aurelius.
Mercy. I will not make the same mistake a third time. Give me the Prime songs, and we can end this war right here, right now.
And Tide Singer waits a moment, then slowly draws the aggressive prime song. Battling around shows as everything waits to see what will happen. The music is tense. The Tide Singer holds out the prime. The only muffled, low tones can be heard. The Tide Singer tosses the prime. No, he's not. What? The Tide Singer tosses the prime song forward, and it appears the Death Singer will catch it, but instead flies out of arm's reach past the Death Singer and into Rhea's hands. The Death Singer turns to Rhea, who pockets the prime song and stands defensively. The Death Singer turns back towards the Tide Singer, furious.
With a prime song. With the aggressive prime song.
Keep away!
Okay, keep going.
Keep away with the aggressive prime. How bad can that be?
You know I would never harm you, Ingresses, but I will gladly kill the Death Singer.
Death Singer charges the... I think he sees them as two different entities, because Ingressus was the good guy before, and then Death Singer...
But that means he kills him anyway. I'm so confused.
The Death Singer charges forward in a duel. Above, the Ender Dragons kill the first Wither. As Sen is fighting Wither Skeletons, he suddenly gets attacked by a song, and the Voltaris charges out of the fight and begins doing him. The Voltaris isn't shown completely. Who is it? More fighting, and the Ender Dragons finish the last Wither. We're clear now, let's go. We're clear now, let's go. Denny hurries to the side of the fight and hails Thunderdome down towards him. Back over at Sen, he pushes the Voltaris away, and they take a moment to see each other. Suddenly, Sen recognizes the markings on the Voltaris match his own. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Let me take him.
Sine voice him.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
What?
Oh yeah,
Yo.
let's get it. No.
No!
Could it be you, brother?
He's a Voltaris, isn't he?
Oh my word.
Gee.
I can't even do this without laughing.
Delphius Voltaris.
My god!
Just keep reading.
Okay.
He was
My
the
face is
Voltaris
frozen
this
on
whole
camera.
time?
Sen's eyes widen. Hubris and Rhea both spot this happening. The Tide Singer continues to fight, but he gets beaten back a bit. The Death Singer lands a powerful strike against the Tide Singer. The Death Singer whirls around and prepares to strike again, but stops himself, his eyes widen as he realizes the Tide Singer is staggering. There's a brief pause, the Tide Singer remains motionless and falls forward onto his knees. No!
Wait.
He's not dead! Is he?
Oh, no!
The Death Singer looks shocked, and the Tide Singer collapses forward, dead!
What?
No! What the?
What happened here?
No!
What happened?
He's not dead, right?
Cackling. Oh my god.
No! Today, you're not helping at all.
What are you doing?
You're not
be
even
right.
remotely helping.
This can't be right. What did he
This was the April Fool's troll.
Tide Singer didn't even do anything.
Luna
That's
lands,
not right.
Abigail and Hubris and Grek mounts up.
Before we continue.
Okay.
Before we continue.
Yeah?
Let me give my insight on this battle
sure.
scene. I sort of imagine, I feel like would have been like a pro gamer move by David. Imagine if Achillean started using his Jumpy Boy song, but since Ingressus has the Mobilium Prime, he could have also started using Jumpy Boy, so they're just all jumping around the air and stuff. And then Ingressus hits Achillean, and then Achillean falls from the sky, and then he dies.
I would have been.
Oh,
That would've been so
man.
bad.
Boy duel.
That would have been so
No, he
sad.
didn't.
Imagine if they both used Jumpy Boy. Like,
Oh, that would
Like,
be
'cause
so
he just-
awesome, though.
it's like once.
Cool.
Yeah, no, but like once Ingressus hits him, there's like sort of like that moment of suspense
Oh,
where he just falls from the sky, and it's like, jeez.
So
Tidesinger's dead. Luna lands and the Abigail,
Oh, he's
Hubris,
dead,
and
yeah.
Grek mount up. Thunderdome lands on the far side. Danny fights off a few Wither skeletons, and then takes off into the air.
Sen, come on.
Sen lays down his weapons and kneels bow down before his brother. Rhea dashes towards him with a song. Sen puts up a shield and she slams into it. Rhea lands in the snow and looks back up at Sen, who looks at her and shakes his head. Rhea turns and runs, then mounts Thunderdome. No, is Sen gonna, like, literally betray them? And
We don't
Thunderdome
know
starts
that.
flying
I
off an
think
arrow.
so.
Hits Denny
What
off
is he
Thunderdome, and he
doing?
falls with a thump. No, Denny!
No, Denny.
Thunderdome slows himself to turn around. Denny gets back up, sees his brother's sword in the snow, starts walking towards it, but is hit again with another arrow, causing his armor to flicker and deactivate.
Oh no.
He struggles to get to the sword and picks it up and turns around and is shot a third time. The arrow goes through him and out his backside without a sound from him. Thunderdome roars and unleashes a plume of fire, burning Wither skeletons around. Denny drops his brother's sword and falls to the ground, dead. No! Thunderdome picks up Denny's dead body in his claws and flies off. Sen is surrounded, and the Deathsinger walks up toward the Tidesinger's body and kneels down beside it, lifting it up slightly. The two Ender Dragons fly off from the as the battle below is lost in the mist. Cuts to black, and the sound of Bat Blizzard ensues as the credits roll.
That would have been the worst cliffhanger ever.
It's just
No
mid-season,
way.
right?
So
What
That
in-
would have been the mid-season break.
Yeah.
Like
What
even
in
worse.
the
Oh my
name
God.
of in the name of all things holy.
I'm
Okay.
so confused.
It's only been like 1 hour, actually a bit less since we started.
Yeah, it was good.
Do you guys want to carry on to the next one, or is this enough?
Are you kidding me?
Keep going.
Enough.
They
enough.
killed both Achillean and Denny?
I know, right? Okay. I
Are
feel
you
like we
kidding
should.
me?
I feel like we should end it here because this is a good spot to end it.
We should. This is
I'm
good.
so mad.
We should end it. I'm saying end it. I'm gonna say end it here.
I am so mad.
This is beautiful.
It's crazy. Like I can't
You're
believe
just
it.
laughing your head off. Oh my god.
That's an A for you.
Oh,
That's
God,
an A
Sinead.
for you.
Even I'm not laughing because I acknowledge other people's feelings unlike yourself.
Oh man.
I'm sorry. I had to be
Oh
a
my
savage.
word.
I had to burn you. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
God.
Freaking roast. Absolutely roasted.
I roast her all the time in DMs. It's okay.
Alright, so any final thoughts
We
on
gotta
that?
Talk about that.
Any final thoughts
Yeah,
on that
no.
chapter? Sorry, chapter. Did I say chapter?
I
Those
know,
two
My mouth
episodes.
is just hanging open. Like, I cannot
My
say
face was solid frozen in shock. Like, for a solid,
Guys,
like,
this
20
isn't even
seconds.
episode 10 yet,
Yeah,
though.
no.
Like,
Episode
what
10
in-
is the worst.
Jeez.
Oh
Episode
my
10 is the worst for the
God.
feels. Like
So
in
we
the
know that-
commentary, when I was listening to the commentary, David almost like started crying from saying episode
Oh,
10. It's that
no.
emotional.
So,
Oh, my word.
I haven't watched the
oh
commentary.
my lord.
So, We're gonna.
So,
We probably have to do episode 10 like by itself. 'Cause
oh
it's-
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
The grand
it's-
finale.
it's
At least the last
Super
two
long.
episodes by themselves.
Yeah, episode 10's a landslide. Wait, no, we have 6, 7, 8, 9. And
We have
6,
5
7, 8, 9, 10.
more to
9,
do.
10, yeah.
I think. So Tom wasn't able to join this time, nor were the others. Hopefully next time they will.
But think about it. He would have been able to. He would have been able to play Delphius.
Oh,
Deletus. Just
does
kidding.
he have more than one line?
Why?
So that. So. Oh my word.
Infant, I'm not sorry.
Okay, so what
Please.
actually?
Yeah,
So what actually happened? So like, did Sen
Okay,
get
I'm
left
sorry.
behind? Who escaped?
have that shit.
No.
Is this a cliffhanger?
I'm not
So
sorry.
I don't exactly know.
Kill my boy.
I'm sorry, I had to put that gif there.
So I'm
Why
not
would you
exactly
have
sure.
one?
What gif?
They massacred.
Oh my god, the feels.
I
Why
love
would
how-
you
I
post
love
that?
I love how like Achillean's last words were sort of like he never heard Ingressus, but then it's just like
I'm.
Oh my god.
No, that can't be his end.
No, it's his end.
How is it not his end? He literally says he dies.
Not considering other people's feelings.
I mean, I knew he was
I'm
gonna
never
die
going-
pretty much. I was guessing it, but I was like that.
I'm never going to emotionally recover from this.
No,
I'm
episode
fine.
10 is
For
worse.
some reason, I'm fine.
Like the
I don't
shock
know
of
why.
going out.
Sinead, this is
and
not
now
your first time
there's
reading
no
it.
tears in my eyes. Like how? Like
Okay, but to be fair, the first time I read it, I have the exact same reactions as the time I'm reading it now. Like, especially with, like,
dear,
Ivan's
Sinead.
death and other
You were
stuff, so-
laughing.
Sinead.
I was sort of like not reacting. I was just like, oh, okay. I guess that happens. Okay.
I think I read it too fast.
So Sen is a Voltaris, most likely. That's what we know.
Yeah, I mean, he has the
Wow.
same things as the Voltar.
Well, about that. No, it's okay.
I swear Fallius killed his parents.
Yep.
Oh my word.
It's my guess. Fallius gradually seems like less of a good guy the more you carry on.
We don't know
You-
that yet.
He only seems like a good guy from like the time he was alive and you can tell his own tale.
Yeah, because we were following him.
Nay, we all have souls.
I get it. I got it.
Even you have a soul. You got it back.
Are you kidding me?
A sliver.
Okay, so, my reaction is, just imagine a bunch of, like, spam keyboard mash text, except in voices. That's my reaction.
Yeah.
Just how? Just how? Why?
Like
It's called plot, my friends.
Isn't it a bit too early to kill Achillean? Unless I
No,
don't
it's
understand.
called plot. It's called
Wait.
plot.
Kill.
so early.
Kill Achillean.
We only got him for 10
Why?
episodes. Wait, I just realized, because he appeared from the end of episode 5, but then he died in the end of episode 5, so technically he was only around for 10 episodes.
Oh man.
Aw, man. Well, we actually see him in
Part of the
episode 10 of season 1,
He's
so
such a small
that's
boy.
actually
He's
11
a small
episodes,
boy.
which means you are wrong and
Yeah,
you have
technically.
failed.
Well, technically. I was, like, talking about, like, in the present, like, time was sort of... Because, like, technically the portal's in the past.
Yeah, fair
Yeah.
enough. Then, if you can go by extended logic and say we saw him in episode 1, too, because of the prologue, which means
True.
12.
Yep.
True, but that's, like, in the past as well, so...
I want to cry, but the tears are not falling.
Oh.
Oh.
Just think about Reflections.
Well, he's alive in Reflections, but it's so much worse.
Oh my yeah. Oh.
Exactly.
That's true.
He's alive, but he just
Yeah, no, we don't talk about that.
I just realized
It's
that
better
because
if they
my
just
brother
kill it.
came
Okay.
into the room randomly and interrupted the video, I will have to go through the entire thing to find when that happened so I can cut it out. Because I don't remember the
It's
time.
Well, it's only about an hour.
Actually,
like
I
an
remember
hour,
that it
which
was
is
right when...
about-
I do remember that it was right when Grek got evolved. That
I
was
think
when it
so,
happened.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna cut...
You're gonna have to cut
a
the
bit of
that
that
as
out.
well.
Yes,
at
I
least
will
Greg's
have
still
to.
alive.
Maybe not for
At
long.
Probably not.
At least who?
Grek.
Greg.
Oh.
Grek.
Yeah, Grek.
If Grek dies,
love
then
Grek.
that's the last straw.
I love Greg so much.
Greg and Hubris, I love their duo.
I know,
Yes.
right? I know.
So
Much. This season has killed me so far. And still no sign of Kiyoshi.
He's,
Is
you know
he?
what?
starting to break. I'm actually starting to break now.
You'd think that after this time, I would give up hope that he's still alive.
Oh my
but
goodness.
no,
We-
no.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
right.
Rainbow, that still has yet to
Oh yeah.
Sinead,
Oh, shoot.
Rainbow, you
Yeah,
know what
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
talking about, the biggest plot twist
my
in
God.
all of Songs of War.
Oh yeah.
The biggest plot twist that
In all of
The
Songs of
Hunger
War.
Games.
that Deaf
it is
Singer is
really
actually
happening.
the biggest plot
No,
twist
no, no,
is
no,
that Derp
No,
is
no,
Deaf
no, no.
Singer.
No,
Because you
I
guys
just DM'd
I-
DM'd both of them about
Okay,
it. We know
guys,
exactly what we're talking about.
I hacked into the.
You guys are talking
Amazing.
about like this crazy plot twist.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
It hasn't happened yet.
The biggest plot twist is that the true enemy
Nope,
is the
that's
truck
not
that
it.
annoys
That's not
David in BTS.
It's the most
Like,
mind-blowing
It's
thing
bigger
in
than
the entire
that.
It's like.
This is
how
bigger
can it
than
be
that.
bigger? How can it
No, it's
Hubris
bigger.
is one.
Trust me.
Bigger.
Trust me.
It's
Trust
Okay,
me,
guys,
it's
one
bigger.
person at a
It's
time,
bigger.
please.
It is bigger. Trust me.
I have like
Guys, the
An
real
abuse
plot
level.
twist. The real plot twist is that the true villain is the truck that annoys David in behind the scenes.
No.
That's the true plot twist. Nothing's
No,
more
it's
shocking than
more
that,
like
Mem. Stop.
No, but like
You
no,
can't
like,
argue
not
with me.
joking though. But like not joking though, this is actually probably like the biggest plot twist in all of Songs of War. I'm not
Well,
even
what could
kidding.
it be? There's so many plot twists already.
Oh, right. Just like,
I have no idea. You guys have
would you,
no idea.
would any person ever see it coming?
No.
no.
Probably not.
I had
Absolutely
I
not.
was him by surprise. Oh my
Who is
god.
it
I was
about?
like,
Is it about Valius?
No. I
Don't
can't
don't
say
ask for
anything.
hints.
We
I want to be
can't-
completely surprised.
We can't ask.
yeah,
we can't
I
say
know.
anything.
I know. I'm so.
No,
It's killing me.
This is probably what caught me
It's
the most off guard, and
killing
I'm pretty
me.
sure that it was the same for a lot of people as well.
Same.
A
it's
new
like-
is ruined.
I can't
It
wait to
caught
see
me
what David
off
has to
guard
say about
so
all
bad.
this. I can't wait to
It
to
caught me
hear
off
what
guard
David has to
so
say
bad.
about all this. I want to read I want to watch the commentary videos once I'm done with this, which could still be weeks from now. I haven't been on the BPC server for so long, and I'm missing it now because, jeez.
Yep.
Only because I don't want to be spoiled.
Oh my word. Poor Denny.
I know. I can't believe he died. Like,
He was so young. Oh my word.
imagine. I don't think. The casting call says that John
David
only
kills
has
a
3
child.
lines, so I'm pretty sure he doesn't appear again, but imagine his reaction if he ever found out.
Word.
And
No, I
Abigail's
think-
reaction, and Saxon's reaction, and Trevor's reaction, and my reaction. Actually, you already saw that. That was complete shock and fear.
That hurts
I
so
was so
bad.
unexpected.
That
Just, like,
ending was ending hurt me. So I just want to get some closure on this. Did Sen get left behind with his brother? Who escaped the battle? Besides Tidesinger and Denny, obviously, because they died. But did everyone else get away? Is my question.
Beth. Nope, no, we're not gonna answer your question.
Oh, jeez. Thank you.
Because we're evil.
Thank you.
Rainbow!
No, she's right. She's not wrong.
Yes.
I don't want to talk about this anymore. I just want to my
Wait,
emotions.
Rainbow, pull up a screenshot or something.
I've
and
never
set
been this
the, like,
emotionally
the
scarred
icon to
from
that.
a freaking Minecraft animation. Or something that was planned to be a Minecraft animation.
Anu is ruined, okay?
This is almost as painful for me as seeing the king jump off the ledge in Fallen Kingdom. And do you know how much of a statement that is?
Oh man.
My lord.
Oh boy.
It's such. This is the script is amazing,
Get it right. Oh,
and it
I
wasn't
went to
even
an
revised. Like, it would have been amazing if it had just been if the season 2 and 3 had actually been made.
Yeah.
No, you'd probably
Imagine
cry a
people's
lot more.
reactions in real time.
Yeah, I
It's
would be
like-
Oh my
crying
God.
almost as much as like probably more than when Thalius died.
I know, right?
Like-
Yeah. Phalius.
yeah. I came very close to crying.
That was the classic sad scene for me.
If Achillean's death was animated and they used the jumpy boy
Oh.
thingy that I
It would have been
suggested.
huge. No, I think this fight scene in the script doesn't feel very classic, but I would imagine that this fight would be huge if they had animated it,
Yeah.
No.
Yes, and get
and it
I
would have
feel
been
like-
so much better.
Zillion
It would've been
refused all
so-
the fan projects, which is already a problem.
Yeah, but like the jumpy boys. Oh man.
The fan
Yeah,
project
I'm
fight
thinking
scenes are not
Boyos
going to look
going
as
at
good
it.
if Zillion's not there.
I'm just thinking
saying.
about like if they both used jumpy boy, that would have been so emotional.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That would have been like
Those
those
are
constant
emotional.
Minecraft fight animations where like the fires just jump up into the air and hit themselves in the air. So hit each other while in the air.
Oh man, it's not letting me do it. Why?
I'm telling you, the fact that Zillion isn't helping with any of these fan projects is gonna make the fight scenes a lot less satisfying than season 1. Just because he's not there. And that's the unfortunate truth.
Not gonna lie, I'm actually on the Songs of War comic team, and Rainbow is as well. If we were to draw this out and add graphic detail, you'd probably kill us.
Oh,
Please.
no! Don't.
No. Please, no.
Oh, no, I'm imagining that now. Imagine a comic. And it's hyper-realistic, too. It's not even Minecraft.
Death in a comic, and I will kill you all.
If you do it,
Break me.
I will do it.
Never,
I will
No.
do it. I will.
I will
do it.
refuse to see it.
You can't break me. It ain't
I
gonna
will
happen.
do it.
Oh
Never.
my goodness. And I swear, if you do it,
I will
I
do
will
it.
end you. I will literally end you.
I will do it. I will draw both of them using Jumpy Boy.
Okay, do that. I would like that. But do not draw the death.
And then I'm going to draw the death.
Do not draw the death. That is my final warning. I'm making my voice sound much more intimidating.
Oh my god, are you kidding?
Oh boy.
Do you really think you can imitate me?
No. I'm just doing a
my
comedic effect.
Oh, there we go.
If viewers are more scared of me than you'll ever be.
No, everyone's probably more scared of me than Poseidon.
Yes. Yes.
Who's
Oh,
not scared
yeah.
of them? Who's not scared of them? So, yeah, we should. It's about time we conclude this. It's about time.
Yeah, shall
Actually,
we?
depends.
So we already went over basically everything. That killed me.
Nice.
I'm okay
I've
with
died
that.
at least 5 times while reading this script because it's so good, but it's so heartbreaking. So many sad scenes. David was not even kidding when he said that Thalius' death wasn't even in the top 5 for sad scenes.
Like a full body
No
shiver.
joking.
Like, no.
Aw.
Oh,
If
man.
that's how deep-
That hurts.
We're
That
only
really
like
hurts.
halfway through. We're only halfway through this season. And I'm already dead inside.
Wait till episode 10.
There was a bit of absence of comedy this time, but like, it's so serious at this point. I
Aw.
wish I could be more comedic, but like,
Let's just crack that agrosphere joke where Tigran fires a song around the whole world.
Oh my god.
oh yeah, I remember we came up with that. Sine and Nem and I in a voice chat yesterday.
Rainbow and Infinite, we need to explain this to you. This
Oh,
is glorious.
it's great.
It's
So,
glorious.
Infin and Nem and I were in a voice chat yesterday, and we were talking about
Basically,
this.
I was like, we were all having this debate on like how Hawkins saved Thalius' life, and then I was like,
Yeah.
well, if Thalius buried himself in the snow, he could have ducked underneath the song. But then like
I was like,
oh wait,
you
but
really
then
think
the
he had
song
enough
would have
time
flown
to-
around the entire world, and then it would have
It would have flown
Tigran
over
in the
his
back.
head. It would have been going around the entire world, hit Tiger in his back.
What?
Type it
It's
out
too
just in
good.
case we can-
It's too good.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
It's such a good joke. And he
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We don't talk about Tigran.
Yes, we do. We
No.
talk about Tigran all the time.
No Tigran. Tigran is bad. Bad
Tigran,
Ah.
yes.
I only love Tigran, not Tigran. Strawberry Tiger Boy.
Oh.
Yes, Tigran.
No, I
Okay.
love my Strawberry Tiger Boy. Leave him alone. No Tigran.
All right, so that's basically it. Thanks everyone for joining me. Big thanks to my friends.
Mhm.
Anytime. So Tom didn't join.
Anytime.
That's
Anytime to have my heart broken a million times
if you guys
over.
are upset that Tom didn't join. Don't worry about it because there's many other opportunities for that. Many other
Yes.
opportunities.
And this means he
And
gets to
I can
voice
ask-
two characters now.
And I can ask him like about the whole Sen Voltaris thing. If the voice actors join, what's gonna happen for sure is we're gonna have to talk about with them about stuff and yeah, it's not just gonna be script reading because there's so much I want to ask these people because like
You sound so
I look
dead.
up to them so much. Do you think I'm not dead? I'm quite dead.
I figured you were.
So yeah, thanks everyone for being here. Big thanks to my friends for joining me as always. We'll try to get back to you. I'm gonna try to do the next. We're probably gonna go like by 2 episodes every time until we get to 10.
Yeah.
10's
10
probably
will
gonna
be
take an
its
hour.
own.
So 6 and 7, 8, 9, and then 10.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
That works. I think that's how we're going to do it. But thank you
I'm
so
still
much for
slightly
watching.
shaking.
Thank you so much for watching. It's amazing. And yeah, thank you so much. I'm going to see you next time. Maybe a few weeks from now.
Bye.
Bye.
False.